What's going on out there, good people, and really welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. I just finished wrapping up my daily trade recap for today, and one thing that I forgot to mention during that recap, that today was the first day that I started trading futures. That is right, y'all. I am now a futures trader as well. I got rid of a lot of the mystique about it and decided to jump on in. So I funded an account with Tradovate and just wanted to show this video of my first day experiences with Tradovate. So I'm gonna go ahead, switch on over to that login screen, and this is what you're presented with, whether you are logging in from the website or the app. And what I find is kind of crazy is down here at the bottom it says install the app for multi-display desktop setups. This is the app. This is not the web-based browser. So why do they give you this button? It's kind of crazy. But you basically log in and you see some white boxes. Those are just set there to kind of block out my account information when it finally boots up in there. So once you log in, you're presented with this screen. So you can go to start trading. You can go to market replay, which I guess you got to pay for, and you can go to access simulator, access the simulation. Me personally, I'm not a fan of using the simulator to trade. That may somewhat go along with, and a lot of live traders' mentality was my mentality before I got into trading. And they're not a fan of the simulator over there either. For the simple fact that the simulator can give you false hopes. A lot of times when you go in there, it's giving you $100,000. Most people go into the sim and they are not trading realistically. They may be opening an account up with a couple of $1,000, but they risking $1,000 per trade, and they making buku money in the sim, and that's not real world. What I think the sim is good for is for you to get familiar with the platform, learn how it works, learn how to enter a trade, learn how to exit a trade, things of that sort. And then get into a real account and just use small risk. Risk $1 per trade, risk 1 share per trade, and focus on your skills for your trading plan. But trading in a sim can kind of give you some false hopes. So I did go into the sim. I set it up how I wanted the screen to look. I took a couple of trades, get familiar with how to get in and out of a trade. I am only buying market in, selling market out right now. And for that, I was good with it. So money hit my account today. This is basically like another small account challenge. I put a couple of $1,000s in there, and I said if I get any opportunities presented to me, I'm gonna take some trades in this account today. And that is what I did. So let's go ahead. Let us hit the start trading. This is gonna bring up how I have my platform set up. Or I have my screen. So I got my ladder. Got a 1 minute chart, which I'll rotate between 1 and 2 minutes. And I got another chart here that's a 5 and a 15. But again, I am using Thinkorswim's charting. So you won't see no lines on none of these charts. You see none of that because I don't really plan to use these charts to trade with. They are just here just to, I can like quick glance at them. And bear with me. I'm scrolling through here to see if I'm going to see, because I don't see my orders down. Because other two things besides the charts, I got a watch list here with just some contracts in there. And then I have the orders. So this should be showing the orders that I took today, and it's not. Yeah, so they've cleared out trades from today, which sucks because I kind of wanted to show where I was getting in these trades. And let me make sure, yep, I got the right contract pulled up, MS. So this is MES M3. This is the micro. And for just learning how to trade, I am only going to be trading micros, and I'm only going to be taking one contract per trade. Minis, for every point that the stock moves, every point, every tick, however you want to describe it, that's $50. Micros, for every point that it moves, it's $5. I can manage that. It can move 5 points, that's $25. I can manage that. So, but I wanted to show you where I got in the trade at so I can kind of break down one of the things that kind of acted up today. And it was just looking at the chart, it was right around this area right here. So I see that the ES is in a downtrend, a 1 minute down channel. And I try to get in at one of these high points. I click buy market and I get an error. And I'm like, what the heck is this error? And the error is telling me that I'm not subscribed to a data plan and it's not allowing me to take the trade. Or did it? Nope, hold on. That's not right. That's not right. It did give me that error, but it let me get in the trade. I get in the trade, and right down here, you could set brackets. And in the sim, I had the bracket set to 5 and 2.5. Well, that is like nothing in futures world. This thing will move 5 points in like a couple of seconds. So I get in the trade and I'm instantly out of the trade, and I don't know that that's happened until I come over and I look at the orders, and it tells me that I took a trade and I'm out of the trade, and I look up at my equity, because if you look up right now, you see it's up 2005. I funded this account with $2,000. So I look up and it's red, or not red, but instead of over 2,000, it's under 2,000. And I'm like, oh man, I got in that trade and it stopped me out that quick. So I say, okay, no problem. Let me do what I did. Let me turn this bracket off. I'm gonna have to reset these numbers. And I get back in the trade because the trade is nice. And it gives me this error again that it gave me the first time, where it said that I don't have a data subscription. The information that it's giving me is not real time. So I'm in the Discord with Spark, who referred me to this platform. And I asked him, and he was like, yeah, I think you got to get a subscription for the real-time data. So I flipped through. Now, mind you, this was not something that the sim brought up. This didn't tell me in the sim that, because the sim is not real world. The sim is going to have everything all hunky-dory how you want it. So I had to come up here. There's a drop-down menu that I'm clicking, and I click the cog. And it brings up this screen. And if you look up here, you see subscriptions. I click it. It gives me a list of options. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna go to market data. Go. I had to subscribe, and it's $4 a month. And I'm getting CME top only data. So like very basic bid ask data. So I'm like, okay, I'm subscribed. Let me go back to my trade. And actually, before we go back to that, I'm going to show you right here real quick. You see, look, even over here is showing. So my net liquidity, 2005. So I made $5.02 today. 100%. Good there. Let's go to performance real quick. So I'm going to click performance and I'm going to click go. So this here gives you quite a bit of good information. So you see my gross P&L on the day was $12.50. I took 2 trades, 4 contracts. Average trade time was 2 minutes. Longest trade, 4 minutes. Profitable trades, 100%. So I was right on both my trades. Remember I said I thought I lost money? Well, I didn't lose money on the trade. I lost money on the commissions. Trade fees and commissions, $3.48. Total P&L, $9.02. So that's where we're getting that $9.02 from on the P&L. Again, 2 winning trades, winning contracts. Largest winning trade was $7. Average winner was $6.25 because it divides 2. Max run up, I was up 676. Why I wanted to show y'all on that screen what the issue was. We'll go back to, actually, let's go to orders real quick because this is going to show it too. Was it orders? Maybe order details? Nope, not there. Position history? No, not there. Let's try back at orders. Because it should, what I was wanting to see was how long I was in the trade for the first trade. And it's not going to actually show you. I was only in it like 45 seconds and it filled me. And then it ran to basic target and it stopped me out because I had that OCO bracket in there. But that's the thing. You got to get inside the real platform to work out these kinks. So that sim can kind of give you a little false hope. But the other thing that I wanted to mention before I wrap this up is up here when you're in the trade, it's showing you what your open P&L is. So the second trade that I was in, it was ripping to the downside. Good. But up here at open P&L, it was negative the entire time. So I'm like, why is Thinkorswim showing me that this trade is running, but I'm still negative P&L? And what it was that real-time data hadn't kicked in. So I just got out of the trade because I was like, this is not right. This ain't good. Soon as I got out of the trade, my P&L went positive because real time, the trade was going in my favor, but it was lagging because Tradovate didn't have me set up for real-time data. So if you're going to use Tradovate, make sure that you pick a data plan, and the least expensive one is $4 a month. So there are some fees associated with using this. And that's why a lot of people like Thinkorswim, because they don't really nickel and dime you. But where they do nickel and dime you is on the cost of if you're trading futures, getting in and out of a trade is a little more expensive. You saw I took 2 trades, $3 was my fees on both of those trades. Thinkorswim is like $4 each way on one trade. So those 2 trades, I'm down $16 just on those commissions. So just kind of weigh that. But I just wanted to make this quick video showing that I am trading futures now, and I'm using Tradovate. Be on the lookout. The more that I kind of get familiar with it, I'll get some videos posted. I'm trying to figure out how to go in and turn off my account information. They got a button to do it, but when you do it, it kind of makes the app a little funky. So I'm gonna play with that once I shut this video down and try to get that figured out. But thanks for checking me out as always. If you hadn't hit that like button, please do so. If you are not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Are you a futures trader? I have had a couple of people in the comments section mention trading futures. I'm here. And I'm excited. I'm excited. Don't have to worry about theta. Don't have to worry about decay. Don't have to worry about none of that. Futures are a little risky, so you got to make sure that you got those stops in place, because you can lose more than what your account is valued at, which is crazy because of the leverage that they give you in order to be able to take these trades. So on that note, I'm going to wrap this one up. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.